Thank you for joining God Body Oracle. Back with another video. We're going to do a general reading on the Virgo. Okay, now our very first card, I already pre-shuffled. Our very first card is the King of Swords. I most definitely see a male figure, or it could be you, or it could be a woman, but I most definitely see a male. They're very, very protective over you, and it's almost like they want a relationship, but you don't want a relationship, and it's like they're working so hard to prove to you that they are fit to be in your life, but you're not here for it, Virgo. It's almost like it's almost like a controlling situation, Virgo. And I'm not for sure if you're the controlling one or if they're the controlling one, but I don't know. It's like they're kind of blocking you from your blessings as well, or and I do sense a little bit of deceit from this person, like they have told you a lot of lies, and like it's so much that they have done that it's hard for you to move forward with them. Okay, in our next card, I see the Eight of Cups. So in this card, Virgo, I most definitely see you walking away from a situation. So that most definitely complement this card, the King of Swords. I see you walking away, and you see how the cup is missing right there. I most definitely see that something was missing from the relationship that that person they couldn't provide for you, and it's like it was like a sacrifice just to be with them. And I most definitely see that that person is sad, and you are looking back, Virgo. You're trying to see if you're making the right decision, but you most definitely putting your best foot forward and walking away from that situation, because it just wasn't they did a lot of deceitful things. It was third party situations in that relationship. I sense a Cancer, Scorpio, maybe. Okay, our next card we have is the Six of Swords. Okay, can you see that? Okay, the Six of Swords. Now with this card, Virgo, you see how the water is very clear over there, and it's a little bumpy right there. I most definitely see that water represent for me emotions, so I most definitely see that right now it's very, very rocky, but it's coming to an end. And you see how it's like a little bit of water, so it's like a really small rockiness right here, but it's coming to an end. And where you're headed, that you walking away from that previous situation. I most definitely see a lot of calmness and relaxation, and so I most definitely see a little of that. And I see children involved. It may be you might have kids or maybe wanting kids, but I most definitely see children involved, and the man behind you. It's like, spirit guides behind you, and they have your back, and they're helping you get through this and giving you the strength, and you have the strength to get through this. Virgo, you will make it. I see that your head kind of down, so you might be sad about your decision making, but just know that you're making the right decision. You're making the right choices. Okay, our next card, we have the Nine of Cups. So the decision that you have made in order to walk away from this situation right here, Virgo, with the King of Swords and the Six of Swords. I most definitely see that you're more calmer now, and you're like, whatever, I can go through. I can handle any obstacle coming my way. And you see how the curtain is behind you. It's almost like you can't see behind you. You don't know how you made it, but you did. And just know that that you're going to be in a more calm state of mind. And I know you've been very emotional lately and in a dark space. But just know that you're coming out of that, Virgo. All right. And we have the Queen of Wands. And for this card, I most definitely see that you're relaxed and you're in a higher state of mind, and you have security now, and like you're just stable. You financially stable, and your kids, you got everything situated with that. Your finances and stability, and you've moved forward. I see your posture is upright, And but that cat right there, wow, that cat is interesting. I most definitely see that yes, you're on a good, you're on a positive journey, but don't fuck with me. You know what I mean? Like, you have a dark side to you, Virgo, and or that could mean just protection from spirit, you know. But I most definitely see that you're at a, you have stability right now on this card. And our next card, Virgo, is the Three of Cups. I most definitely see party and success. You see how the garden is like fruit on the ground, and I most definitely see, Virgo, that you've been planting a lot of seeds and you're about to see your harvest. And in your relationship, your new relationship to come, I see that you've been planting seeds on that, maybe verbal, using your words to, you know, to speak what you really want. And I definitely see new friends and entertainment coming back into your life. I know that I can sense, Virgo, that you might have stepped away and might have shied away from friends and family because of your situation, and you was in a dark space with this King of Swords guy or girl. And I most definitely see you coming out of that and being able to tell your story and share your story. Thank you, guys. That was the Virgo reading. Thank you for joining us today. We will be back. Oh, you know what, Virgo? I didn't give you a bonus. Let me give you a bonus card for today. Hold on. All right. Okay, Virgo, the Sun. I most definitely see this card for you after all this, you know, emotions and disconnect, and you have to, you know, walk away from situation. I most definitely see you in a happy state of mind. You feeling joyful and very pleased about your new life and your new journey and your new creation. I most definitely see you traveling in a few months, Virgo. I see you going to like Africa or Egypt, places that you really, really would love, that you have been thinking about going, but you haven't found the time to really wrap your mind around it. I definitely see you traveling out of the country. So if that resonate with you, Virgo, you're welcome.